Pick, yes, now. You think? Wonderful. VickAjiboye. Describe your first kiss experience. What? You don't know? No, first of all, you tell us the year you first had your first kiss, then tell us how it happened. And then I'll speak before
Hi guys, welcome to the Gentle Podcast. My name is Odunsi Michael and I'm your host. And as usual, I always have amazing people with me.
Your co-host Ukonu Bartholomew.
Today we have one of the fastest growing influencers in Ibadan. This is somebody that is very passionate about her work. And to top it all up, she's also a law student. Imagine being a law student and also being an influencer. But you said we did do engineering, how you do?
Most of I can relate now, it's not easy.
What are you feeling like?
It's a lot.
I beg. You must consider yourself to try. So guys, please, I'm going to leave her to introduce yourself.
Okay, so my name is VickAjiboye and a lot of people know me as VickAjiboye. I'm a lifestyle influencer, a content creator, a 500 level law student.
God, I beg.
Let's just call me a media girl. But let me not forget to add that I'm now an actor since I recently shot my debut.
God, I beg. You know, there's a lot of personality here. Like, tell us, what exactly is the VickAjiboye brand? What is it about?
Okay, so the VickAjiboye brand is, should I say, is more of a lifestyle. I don't want to just call it a brand. Like, because there's so much to it. I have a PR. I have a PR company. That's VickAjiboye Media. Then I'm an influencer. That is my personal brand. I'm an actor. And to be honest, I would just say I'm a media girl. I can be anything I want to be so far as media related.
That's nice. So VickAjiboye, how did you start, or how did you come about being an influencer, or going into the social media lifestyle?
Okay, so I've always been like this, right from creche. I've always been a popular person. Wherever I find myself, I will just be a spotlight, just one way or the other. Something will just make me popular. Primary school, secondary school. In fact, people that went to the same secondary school, they're not shocked I'm this popular because I've always been popular. So, but what prompted the influencing? So, I attended Ibadan Social Media Festival in 2018, November 2018. And I heard one of the panelists speak about herself, how she started and all of that. And it seemed like she was just talking about me. Do you get? It just felt like she was...
Message from God.
It just felt like she was telling my story because that was who I was. Before influencing or anything, when I was right after secondary school, even when I was still in secondary school, I used to have as much as 250 views on my WhatsApp. Wow. I knew that much people. So that time, people used to ask me that, where did you get them? And obviously, you cannot fake WhatsApp views. You can't buy WhatsApp views. So it was real. So I decided to, when I heard from Girlish Lava, her name is Girlish Lava, she's now Girlish the First on Instagram. I just decided to go into it, monetize it, and...
Well, for you, as a law student and as a student, how are you balancing it? Because there's a lot of people want to go into influencing one way or the other, they want to do different things. But then at the same time, they have studies.
Exactly. To be honest, right, because I'm a type of person that I have this philosophy that when you are doing something, it's just better to do it right, do it well. If I was in a private university or had the opportunity, maybe I would have finished my studies first before I went into any other thing. But because I don't have the luxury of that, you get, time is going, you have to do what you have to do, you get. So as regards balancing, to be honest, it's not easy, but I just do the damn thing.
Okay. You know, there's really like this rise of social media influencing recently, but would you agree with me? After the coronavirus,
everybody wants to go into
social
media.
Yeah,
Is that like something similar for you?
No, I started in 2018.
2018, oh, that's...
Coronavirus was 2020.
But like, you took it more seriously, probably during the pandemic, because I know a lot of people did not really have anything they were doing and they had to focus more on social media.
No, it was not like that for me. I would just say I added content creation to it during the pandemic, but I've always been an influencer. I've always been a PR person.
Do you think there's like a certain surge in like the amount of people that want to go into influencing? Like, it's influencing for everybody.
No, it's not. It's not for everybody. That's why a lot of us started that time. So when I started in 2018, there were quite a number of us that started renting to the market. All of us want to become an influencer. How many of them are still influencing right now? A lot of them, they just dive into business. So the thing is, I've seen how it works. I've seen the roadmap that most people follow. I've seen the cycle a lot of people follow. So they just get the audience and dive into business. So they use that audience for their business.
For marketing.
Yeah. So which is totally fine for me. But to be honest, I have other businesses, but I don't even want to associate myself with it because I want people to see me as a media girl. Like I want people to hear VickAjiboye and say that's an influencer. Do you get? I don't want to be the VickAjiboye that is selling clothes, VickAjiboye that is selling this or anything. No. I want to be VickAjiboye, the influencer, VickAjiboye, the media girl. Do you get?
So what makes you different from every other influencer?
Okay. I would say what makes me different from every other influencer is the fact that I've taken influencing as like more than a hobby. It's now a business for me. It's now my lifestyle. It's not, to be honest, it's not even just my lifestyle.
It's more like a passion.
No, I will not even just say passion. Even if you have passion, for something, right? And you want to be successful in it, you want to go far, you have to understand the business aspect of it. You have to do your assignment, you have to do your homework. Like, it's not just I'm doing it whenever I feel like, bro, it's not fun. It's work. It's my 9 to 5. Do you get?
That's your 9 to 5.
Exactly. So that's what makes it different. That's what makes me different from every other person. I feel like. Then I've learned so much. I've taken over 100 courses.
Wow.
So many things.
That is so much dedication.
Exactly. Yeah.
But
why don't end?
What are you doing with your own life? Have you taken over 100 courses?
100. I don't do such. I don't do such.
Interesting. That really sheds more light on the different kind of influences that we have. You know, some people might just do it for fun, might do it for, you know, you just want to create a community where they can interact with. Well, there are some influencers that they really want to connect with people and also turn it into a marketing hub for themselves. Where would you categorize yourself?
Where would I categorize myself?
Are you doing it to build a community? Like, do you want to bring people together through whatever it is you do? Or do you also want to do that but at the same time make profit of it?
To be honest, both. Yes, fine. I'm building a community, definitely. And my community, they are very precious to me because they are the people that make me who I am. Do you get? They are my strength. So they are very, very important to me. I do not take them for granted. And any business that will come between me and my community members, I don't take it. Do you get? But all the same, like I said earlier, it's business for me, my 9 to 5, so I have to make profit. I have to make money from it. This one is,
You're saying it's your 9 to 5. So between your social media influencing and your school, which do you prioritize? Answer the question now.
I can't like to prioritize social media because.
So you're telling me that if you have your finals and then you have like.
Nah.
She made it.
No, I'm serious now. No. Let me finish my question. You have your finals and you have this big ambassadorial deal and you have to meet the deadline. Like you have to do it that day. Which would you pick, your finals or that deal?
I'll do both. Trust me.
How
I've done it before.
You can't do that.
Okay, so except if I cannot do both, I'm talking about if it gets to the point I cannot do both together, I'm going to make excuses. If I cannot get it, maybe I make excuse and they don't agree. That's fine. I'll let it go. My finals is just once. I cannot really take anything in low.
So basically, you're going to prioritize your schoolwork.
Yeah, sure. At that time, because it's an exam, but for instance, I have maybe tests. Are you joking? I'm going to cover up for it in exam.
Oh my God. Wow. The amount of passion and dedication you put into this is really amazing.
Thank you.
And I feel like people out there that want to go into influencing should really emulate this kind of passion. I feel like I see a lot of people, they want to become an influencer, they want to become a fashion influencer, they just want to, take pictures, post good pictures, but then they are really not making enough research or like going in depth like the way you were doing. What was the first brand partnership you had? Or like the first...
I can't remember.
You really can't? Wow.
I cannot remember. But I've worked with a lot of brands. Irasa here, right here. I worked with them. And that was in the early days, in say about 2019. But initially in 2018, I didn't get brands right from like immediately. I was doing a lot of events influencing, music influencing for artists and all of that. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I was doing a lot more of that. Then when I started putting out results and all of that, that's when brands came on board. I did a lot of free jobs, trust me. I would say it's even the free jobs that made me ushered in the paid ones. Because when people saw what I was doing for others, they didn't even know it was free. They saw the results, so they just came, they just fell into it.
So what advice or what thing do you know now that back then, if you had known, like you'd have grown better or you'd have done better?
To be honest, I actually appreciate my process a lot. My process was a very beautiful one, and I feel like there's nothing in this life you're about to that you want to do that you cannot just in the process, right? But I feel like maybe I would have started creating earlier and documenting a lot more memories and all of that. Because to be honest, I cannot even remember the exact day I started influencing. Wow. But I know it was in November 2018. I cannot even explain it. Like, influencing was not what it used to be now then.
What was
we didn't even know what we were doing. Like, a lot of us were called PRs then, right? It was later I grew to become influencer, then now content creator. Though influencers and content creator, it's not exactly the same thing because there are some content creators that they are not influencers. You get? But yeah, I feel like I should have documented a lot more and I should have started learning so many things back then. But I feel like, to be honest, there's nothing I could have done better.
You sure?
I just appreciate the process, to be honest.
You know, if you were to play dice right now, would you come back to this life in this same career path, or you would choose something else?
You're joking. I'll come back in the same career path.
But this question applies to you also.
Me? I'll go and play football. Why should stress me? Let me eat my money. Influencing.
Yeah.
It's calm down.
You enjoy it?
You know, sometimes.
Sometimes, right.
But me, I prioritize my school work, yeah.
But then I know like influencing comes with a lot of backlash and like negative comments. Have you received anything like that before?
Back in the days, it used to be a lot, but right now,
It's just chill.
everybody's.
Why the negative comment?
God. It was a lot. I don't even know. To be honest, I don't know what's in the vex for. I can't even pinpoint. There was just a lot. Some people, it was just a lot. Okay, so back then, a lot of people see influencers as loose girls. That's okay, because it was literally just you taking fine pictures for the gram. That's what it used to be, like, and getting a lot of likes on it. Okay. But now is more about creating content and all of that. I don't know. I don't know why I got the backlash and all of that. I don't even know what they were driving at. But it was just a lot. My classmates don't like me.
Did any of the negative comments get to you?
The only one that I can remember very well was in 2020 when they pushed a propaganda that we collected bribe from Sheikh Makinde. I cried blood because, see, when it comes to money, my friends keep money with me because I'm a very detailed person when it comes to money. The 5 naira you collect from me, I'll tell you when you collected it. You cannot save money with me and you hear story. My friends, I'm their bank. So I don't like when people associate me with things like that, dirty things, because I'm not somebody that I'm not like that. Why would I collect bribe? I'm very okay, so why would I do that? So it really hurts me. I even returned the money, but it didn't even matter. I wish I didn't even return it because, to be honest, I now saw the people that pushed it. I saw one of them recently. It was like, oh, we did it for you. We were not targeting you guys. It was this. We were targeting, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, really?
Wow. For you people that want to go into influencing,
they will not see this part of it, most likely.
What everybody sees is just the amazing part, the part where, okay, you're known by a lot of people, you get to attend events, you get to be invited to events so you can create content and all of that.
People forgetting that you don't have privacy.
Exactly.
If you just go one place like this, look normal, or just somebody just send your video to you. I saw you. Why did you not video? You cannot just see me and carry your face and pass.
Wow. Aside from your professional life, what goes on in your private life?
A lot. Quite a lot.
Like tell us, just
give us the tip of the iceberg.
So there are so many things I don't even document. People feel like they know so much about me. Meanwhile, there's so much they don't even. I'm a very secretive person. You will not know if I don't tell you. Okay, I got a movie role since April. And I didn't say anything to anybody till when I went on set.
Wow.
So I just.
What's the name of the movie that you're acting?
No, I'm not telling you.
You want to get first-hand information?
Yes, sir.
Wait till it comes out.
So when is it coming out?
Again.
When is it coming out now?
We just shot it last week, so as I was.
Editing and all of that. Relationship-wise, what's going on?
I don't know.
You don't
know. I don't know.
Hey, you're a public figure now. You should be more open.
Okay, I'm dating an amazing man.
Hey, God, I'm big. Wow.
My relationship is based on 4 years.
What am I doing?
I always enter you.
What are you doing with your life?
My life is okay.
Your life is good.
Single is the way.
Okay.
G-grab.
Deceiving yourself.
To be honest, I can't even imagine my life without companionship. I don't know.
Wow.
Trust me, single people are suffering, but people don't want to agree.
I think so. All right. So quickly before we go, we have a little card game that we like to play with you if you're interested.
Okay, sure.
All right. So we have the cards here on the table, and basically you just pick one, and you answer the questions right there.
Okay.
You can go first.
What do you think of public display of affection? Even if I don't like it, my man loves it, so I don't know.
Why don't you like it?
I don't know, I'm shy.
You're shy.
I'm shy, not like I'm shy like that, but with all these type of things, I don't know. Don't touch me in public.
One person just be recording you somewhere.
It's not, I don't even know.
You just don't like it.
Then, so, all the 5 love languages, my worst is physical touch. I don't like people.
You don't like physical touch?
I don't like people coming close to me.
No, it's not people in this aspect. It's your man.
Yes.
You don't like him touching you.
Yeah.
I don't like physical touch.
So you're not human.
I'm just trying to get used to it. So public display of affection. I'm not even just touching you. Everybody is saying that you're touching me. I don't know, but I'm getting used to it really.
Alright.
No, that's mine.
But you know the next game. You know the next question.
Does bad dressing turn you?
You need the next game.
Yes, it does. definitely does. Like, why the fuck are you, hey, why are you dressing bad? Sorry for the language. Why are you dressing bad?
You need this in life.
Let me read it out for you. Yeah, no. You can't do that.
Like it.
You can't do that. And I'll say it.
What is your take on open relationships?
Michael, you really know like love. Speak.
I am not a preacher of love.
Yeah, preacher of
I'm
warfare.
a preacher of war. You understand? But irrespective of this, I feel like it depends on your own type of communication with the other person.
So tell us your own type of communication.
Exactly, it depends on what you're into. But for me, I would not recommend it because it doesn't lead to anywhere else.
It's not healthy.
It's not healthy, exactly. It's either you're in a relationship.
The funny thing is that even people that say okay they don't mind, it's a lie.
Honestly,
They end up
you end up in tears.
You know. Ajiboye.
okay.
Pick yes now. You think wonderful.
Fantastic.
VickAjiboye. Describe your first kiss experience. What? You don't know. No, first of all, you tell us the year you first had your first kiss, then tell us how it happened. And then I'll speak before I speak. No, don't worry, your mom will see it. Trust. I know. Look at the camera and talk.
Okay. I was in SS2.
Hey.
That was 2016. There was this guy I liked. Went to the same jam lesson. So, what do they call these owners of jam lesson? Like, it was something like a master. Like
Let's say principal.
Okay, so he invited us to his church.
This is interesting.
Share good.
He invited us to his church on February 14, Valentine's Day.
Wow.
So they spoke to us about different things, abstinence and all of that. I don't think they play. So, oh God. I had to say, oh God, this is set up.
Please now speak.
It was your enemy that she's looking at you right now.
Okay, so right after, stupid people that left church, they said we should go to one class to go and play games, truth or dare and all of that. That's why till now, I don't play truth or dare with anybody. I don't do it. So, truth or dare, as if they target me. Now I mean the thing first touch. And so they just say we can kiss person. And I actually like the boy, one boy like that. The boy still show me pepper, but
Child.
I just picked him. I first kiss, truth or dare. It's not something I'm proud of, but
Thank God for grace.
God, I'm sad.
And then you guys kissed.
Yeah.
And you were smiling.
I was dreaming about it. I was
After church.
when I went home, I was thinking, God, man, this boy. She for me. Do me fair, bo.
Go now.
I should go.
Yes, go. You know the next guy this time around. You had a man to be.
Okay, what's your take on 50-50 on the
Date.
first date?
Nonsense behavior.
On the first date? Nah. On the first date, it shouldn't be 50-50.
Don't pay it one day.
50-50.
Normally, like usually, dates are initiated by the guy,
Yeah,
so
no.
obviously you don't are supposed to pay. But in a situation whereby, okay, on the first date,
On the first date.
I think it's the guy.
On the first date, it
100%.
should be the guy. 100%.
But probably it's like your female friend, and like she's like, okay, let's go.
We're talking
Take
about
him
first
out.
dates, like
Yeah, no.
Dates.
dates,
Do you know what the
relationship.
Yeah, that's what I
dates
said on the first date.
ends up in something
Something else.
like it's supposed to end up in a romantic, something that somebody you're attracted to, not friends.
True.
So,
I'm suspecting you, guy.
suspecting.
let's speak again. Must be sad.
Describe what your perfect match is. Okay, that I can do. So obviously you have to be very intellectual. You have to have a very good reasoning, a very good sense of humor. You have to be understanding, and most
Understanding of
importantly,
what? When somebody says understanding, motivation, wow, they want to do one stupid behavior. I don't understand anything. Act right.
understanding in terms of personal space. Sometimes I want to be alone. Sometimes.
Why are you dating if you want just
It's personal space.
What is personal space?
Personal space is actually very important.
Would you prefer an introverted partner to an extrovert partner?
You're beginning next one.
Who said this question?
An introverted partner. Because I'm extroverted for both of us already, don't worry.
Yeah, no, Michael, go ahead.
Come on, take some.
Pick now.
Bam.
You make me read this.
Ah!
I would prefer a submissive partner to a dominant partner. God, I thank you that you have to this question. Hello? You are there.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't understand that question. Like,
Let me explain it to I can enlighten you. A submissive partner. Do you know BDSM?
I don't know.
They tie you. Dominant. You are the tire.
Barth does not indulge in such.
Thank you. I don't indulge in such activity.
No, think about it. Like, use your reasoning now. Would you? This one, you don't have to have done it before. Have I done it before?
Yeah.
Which one would you?
Can work both ways.
You
Yes, no, it can actually work
can
both
be
ways.
the tie too.
It can work both ways. I said it can work both ways. Not that I would prefer.
It's not like question, Sha.
Would you prefer time or money? I think I would prefer time because with time, you can always do things.
Yeah, that's
with
crap,
time.
Bro,
That's crap.
come off it.
Give me the money.
Give me cash.
Money, please.
Yes.
Without time.
If they give you that
Long time,
money,
Waspa. Let me use. Let me have life.
So you have money now and then you
if you have long life and you are broke for the rest of your life, would you be happy? I beg.
because you're not seeing the future.
Give me the money, let me
Oh, yeah,
enjoy
you
my-
start giving money. Bro, I don't
money.
You're
want
not seeing the future.
Are you seeing the future too? Your time.
the brightest red flag your date has ever exhibited.
That's yours now.
I don't know. Have I ever gone on a date that didn't end well? No. Have I gone on any date that didn't end well?
No, it must. Don't worry, just.
Yeah, red flag. I'm not sure.
Wait, so everybody you're gonna have, they don't have red flags.
So the thing is, how many dates have I gone on? Let's even start from
Interesting.
there. I've not gone on a lot of dates.
For all the dates you mentioned, everybody you'll be no red flag, nothing to be worried about.
To be honest, right, I don't think I've ever gone on a date with somebody I'm in a relationship with. So when we're already in a relationship, so which red flag I won't say again. All the red flag will be looking green in my eyes.
Love is blind. Alright guys, you've been listening to the Gentle Podcast. I'm your host, Odunsi Michael, and I'm going to let this amazing people sign out.
Your co-host Ukonu Bartholomew.
VickAjiboye, thank you so much for having me.
You're
You're
welcome.
welcome.
Bye guys.
Bye.